last week. So even to come back to start off kickoff, what we're talking about with some of these teams, Pacific, for me, need to come out and have a clean win today for us to kind of then believe in the longevity of this roster, right? CNED certainly being an elephant in the room for this roster.
Yeah.
But that's not a new discussion.
No, it's not. I feel like we've been here every time like, oh, could he adapt to this? Could he maybe find some footing on that? And it never quite comes through. But again, I don't think we'd seen it so poignantly until this roster. So we have to see if it works out. Off on the other side, let's see what you can do. And that is a brilliant beginning for them. Highly likely to walk away with a pistol here.
CNED's chasing this down. We'll get it.
Very nice.
Himself an upgrade here.
Seems to encourage the hit on the other side. More going to be teed up to succeed. This is clean, Ninja.
Enemy down.
One more bullet to play with, and he's got
player standing.
Split between decisions.
Yeah.
It was hard to make the right call. Maybe frozen in place. Could have maybe tried to wrap pillar, but CNED in a 1v2. This could be a lovely way to deal with our worries and woes. And he's got the first, start the second.
Back in a flash.
Daz there, going to try and be a little tricky. CNED's still very much here though, and has time. Another missed opportunity.
And a 44 HP. Well, both about 40 HP here, but bring around the Rosie. Oh, that's the one to close it out with a 3K and the pistol round on the board for ULF. Certainly an opportunity here, but again with a kill falling up to, I believe, up towards rafters on A, exactly the same time that Cupid takes this contact. Seeing the kill feed, both identical times here. Just
one enemy remaining.
Is the green light for ULF to follow through here to beat. Ninja certainly with an opportunity here, and that, I mean, does probably more than you expect in that situation.
Oh, there you go. They answered the desk with the little.
Oh, well, the 44%, yeah.
I'm glad that we were able to distract.
That's
the desk
why we're seeing so
earlier.
many coaches go.
Yeah. Who's your favourite coach so far? Who's gone up for it?
You asked me this last week. Pal.
Did I?
Yeah. Actually, no,
Milan put up, like, actually made a bit of a show of it.
Yeah. Milan certainly takes it.
Yeah.
Round 2 here. Pacific stacked up.
Toxins going up.
Stern really going to be feeling too much pressure here. Pacific are going to go hunting. Force is good. Cupid eventually gets the trade, so still 3 healthy members of Pacific, but B-side falling once more. 7's going to be the earliest here, but only on a classic.
Yeah, and again, kind of been the light in the fog for us here, really. 7, thrilling player to watch, but yeah, to really get going, this is super early. See what he can maybe make happen. However, having to clear mailroom will make this difficult. And they seem completely unaware of the possibility. Is Neki going to farm too? And just 7 left alive now. Not too many options, obviously. And that, I think, should be a shoulder. It is. Fabian there, just fine. 2-0, comfortable stuff. Nothing really to write home about. Handle the threat early. All good.
You're ready, Pacific. I mean, even with the pistol here, looking to get very proactive on the defense. Well, that trend will continue here now that rifles are in hand. I mean, Ninja have seen it already with
I've seen matches, bro.
with good progress towards their ults. A couple of kills here would certainly make that feel even better for Pacific going forwards, but a very well invested bonus on the other side of things for ULF. And spread very thin once more, and Pacific this time. It's not like there's going to be a challenge on either extremity. CNED towards mid now in vents.
Yeah, seeing Cupid and Valorant trying to hold on to that B site. Not going to be the one potentially testing it, but there is still that split on A, so don't think it'd be too quick just yet. They want to at least show a little bit of presence. Maybe just catch one rotation. Got that so far. The control of ramp will be filtered over to the hands of ULF, pulling in 3 players in reaction. Stern's going to be ready for how many here. Nicely done. Lovely flash timing with that horn going through as well.
And 7's just so happy to set up plays like this. We saw so many examples last week.
They've just seen 3 players and they're going into it.
Maybe just thinking that the fact it's Stern that's fallen. I mean, Pacific have basically misread this now. Ninja got to stand his ground. Spot will come through. Great C's actually perfect.
Yeah, exceptionally good, but no way to punish off it, but stalls them out for sure. So that does buy time to maybe make up for that little bit of a misread that happened earlier. However,
30
Util
seconds
is
left.
pretty low, barring sevens that should be just about in CT now. So you're kind of looking at what's remaining. He can maybe instigate something.
Everyone's on site for Ulf as well.
Yeah, no one stayed towards ramp. A little surprised no one tried to play off potentially. So that knife's going to be lovely. At least one. Oh, actually only one. I thought I might get a little bit more.
Look at the clear 3. Fault line will slow things down as well, though. Tons of util for Ulf to put back in.
They're all going through CT, excluding CNED. I'm a little surprised they're all trying to filter through this way. I don't like it at all. I really don't like the spacing either. They've made a mountain out of a molehill, and now Ninja can barely do anything. I don't think you're going to break this one, mate. Have a go.
Enemy remaining.
And where did Demore just go? Maybe fall back for a second. He's made it look almost possible not to be in the end. Ulf capitalize on what looked like a messy retake.
Maybe just another misread here in a situation they're looking to isolate the one-player tag by the knife, but get nothing back through from ramp side of Pacific, and Fabian just sits in front of this
Yeah, no
reveal.
pressure on that.
Little disjointed here. I mean, time obviously a huge factor in this situation as well, but bonus conversion for Ulf. Get him off to a flying start in this first half. Rolling Thunder available here now for Fabian.
I'm just a bit stunned we're already seeing this. I know there's been issues with Pacific and, you know, coming into it. I just don't expect to see them that flat at the very start. Alorante's at least been, again, another name to put up there with 7. You know, again, even Cooper kind of, you know, complimenting some of the calls he was doing, some of his reads he had out there. This feels a little out of sorts, but again, early days.
Ton of info for Alorante there, but and the weaponry certainly not going to enable any aggression here in round 4. As I say that, I might try and follow Stern back out towards spawn.
That's lovely little bit of timing there. And a little bit of an attempt on Cooper, who does go down swinging, taking away Ordaz with him, but the site's now secured. I much prefer that spacing. That looks way tighter going into this, but Neki still controlling a lot of the space in middle.
Just 7 and Ninja now in both, well, upgraded pistols, but a 2v4. Probably just going to settle for some exits here. Stern going to be the first. That's fine. Potentially both kills. 7 will fall. And 4 on the board now for Ulf. Building up a bit of a cushion as well. It's another round where 4 survive. Obviously, everybody fell on the bonus, but Match actually catching onto Alorante there. Not sure if maybe he thought he was a little tighter to pillar, but operator in hand now for CNED. Obviously, hoping for a response from Pacific early on. This is certainly the round you want to see it. Issue being 1 away from the pit. Fabian's still got that Rolling Thunder to play off. Certainly an opportunity for Ulf to continue this trend.
My eyes are on CNED here. And he was having some misses before, and it was with the operator. And I feel very negative about what I'm saying. And I think we were not like this.
Yeah.
This doesn't help, and we know how good he can be. That's the problem. We've seen the jet arrow, we've seen the highs. I feel like that's one of the lows there. However, 4v4, certainly not done yet. Site is very much under Ulf's control, especially with Demure here. That's a lovely spot just to hold from, give him a little additional security. Good amount of util left, however, on Pacific still. See, Spawn Prowler, still got a flash. And well, the ult gonna make it a little bit tricky because they can at least challenge from that CT side.
And 2 players here, potentially going to be isolated spawn, but Alorante, they want to find both.
standing.
Cooper, in the meantime, finds the other.
Oh, he suddenly just turned on its head, hasn't it? Neki now has to try and clutch up a 1v3. Isolates the weaker of the 3, but now the 2 to go. I'm gonna go down without a fight. There we go, 7. All good in the end, but
Operator? Say, yeah, Cooper now. Going to go and retreat
Heading
for a
off.
second. Yeah, both sitting on, but
I mean, the start of that felt like an absolute nightmare, but
I mean,
recovered.
This is the second layer to this conversation as well. The comfort factor for CNED is always, hey, where can we put him on an operator, right?
Yeah.
Talk about obviously switching around agents and whatnot.
Find
but
you.
again, CNED, the times he has kind of still found comfort throughout these different matches and
Let's go.
different compositions is with an operator in hand,
Let's go, baby.
particularly
Come
on
on,
the
baby.
defensive side.
That's what I like to see, baby.
And
No
again,
harm, no foul just yet.
Yep.
Obviously, operator back in hand for him, but just another one of those instances.
I mean, it's awful the timing where that happens while I'm literally mid-conversation about it. You know, you feel for him in that regard, but why's the time? Dive that point.
We'll get back to the death soon, guys. Don't
Yes,
worry.
stick around for an hour worth of a monologue on KO here specifically.
There's a telestrator in there somewhere.
There will be, and yeah, I need to refocus as well. It's all good. Everything's good. Everything's fine. Minnie's an ankle biter. We found that out. 1-3-1 start here. Seen it in the 1v1. Oh, forced off the angle. Bold start, but it's mid that's working out, and Alpha just swinging today, man.
Coming out of the little tech break here, taking the fight to Pacific. Things will slow down now. Again, Q put the 1 to anchor B, but he's only got to judge Ninja.
Was that a tag?
Yeah, it was a tag, yeah, down to 78 now.
Oh, well, Cupid bouncer at the door.
Shadows traveling.
Not going to let him in too easy. Oh, I thought he might have had an extra second. But the pace that Alpha coming out with, I don't know what's gone into this side, but they're just there to go and take a fight.
They did not appreciate the tech break.
No, they're going to make up for that time. They're on a timer. Ninja and CNED.
Player standing.
There's no synergy there. It's all very individual, and well, CNED will be lucky to live at this point. I think he's going to at least get out of initial danger, but I think Alpha just have that W key pressed down.
Might just see that death ball that Minnie was alluding to in full effect now for the rest of this half. So he gets a consolation here, but again, further damage done, 52 HP.
They've got some decent bank to work with too. Obviously they want to keep that sitting pretty, but someone howling now.
Yeah.
We started it.
I think that's definitely from the off side of the stage.
Yes.
Unless it was CNED. EVS, the confirmation here.
Any confirmers in chat?
Who was the howler?
Yeah. I want to see if we can get confirmation on this one. But yeah, again, it's just blistering pace from these boys. Confidence looking there. And something that actually, we roll our minds back to kind of Ascension time. Something that impressed us with Alpha under that 4-5 was the aggression, was the pace,
Yes,
was the...
There we go, thank you.
Appreciate
Thank
you guys, there we are.
Always got our backs.
They do. Nice, nice. Oh, Chico. Ish.
Ish, yeah.
Ish. It's not even close now.
Yeah. Nope.
It's not in the game. I've written note feral creature mini on my notepad, and that's as much as I've got. That's my main takeaways here, Michael. I'll leave this one to you.
Too suppressed.
Cooper's got another shotgun. Good for one. Surely, right?
Surely.
Seven
Here he
obviously
is.
playing a little deeper, but
Cover going out.
he's certainly going to have his hands full. There's actually a second member in the form of Fabian here. And been some aggression on that side of the map from Pacific, but Ulf still happy to let this default
Cover going out.
breathe at the start of the round.
Yeah, maybe trying to feel out if there's a stack. You know, the money's a bit weird. I actually don't mind them taking a little bit longer, but there is obviously that timer then I start getting curious at. CNED going to get noted off the Prowler. Oh, Ninja had no idea. Yeah, walked on. And off, just bulldozering in until Valorant has found one, but they've won out on the other side of the map too. So this would need to be clutch of the year.
30 HP.
Sheriff.
Needs these two.
They'll get
30
quick, don't you
seconds
worry.
left.
Wait for it. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1.
Ulf stretching their legs a little bit now. A 7-1 scoreline. Obviously their map pick here, but Pacific, a long road to even make this doable in the second half here with how in control Ulf have looked, and happy to just walk smokes. Take these very easy contact plays that look like very, very comfortable for them. And even so, Stern finding tons of value in this lurk outside A.
Here.
Certainly an example of something we want to see from Ulf, right? Playing with freedom. They're playing with house money effectively.
Far suppressed.
Watch the replay for Cairo. Jeez, I mean, and Seven's been really good actually at kind of the positioning. We were impressed with this guy in a multitude of ways, but it ain't lining up just yet. And now does CNED get to live? No one there to shut it down yet. But he's losing teammates, and that kind of puts a stopper on this round. Unless he can bail him out. Something marvelous if he can. That's not bad, okay. Leaving just CNED alive, and now, do you want the op? Can you keep the op? Gonna have to fight to keep that up.
I don't think he's getting off this angle. Oh, actually does spot, but Stern still the one to win out here.
Oh, for kind of nuts, man.
Yeah, that gap increasing.
It's the howling.
It's well, certainly a big buff for them.
Yep.
More certainly starting to find his feet as well, looking way more comfortable in some of these solo situations to go forward and find value time and time again. Knowing they've got Pacific up against the ropes here, starting to play into that heavily. Ultimates here for Pacific, no command and the pit, but yet to see the Superstar 7 really get off the starting blocks. It's in a 1 and 8 usually. Well, there you go. He must have heard me.
Yeah, off those starting blocks now. Has a little underhand and has a swing. That felt brave at the best of times, and he gets caught on it. So back down to the 4v4. Prowler's going to know Cupid's progression as well, and he needs to get out of there because Neki was fancying go. These guys are fired up today. I'm just playing hyper-aggressive, it looks like, taking big risks and getting big rewards. I thought he was getting away. Luckily, Cupid catching him in the heels just before he was able to get around the corner. They have no idea about Ninja's progress either.
Ninja playing into some space here, but really it's going to rely on Cupid once more to potentially catch wind of this.
Nice.
He did.
Experiment.
And he saw the cross up the stairs, yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty solid. This should... Ninja just keeps this space. Should be good for it. Be hearing a lot of this too. Maybe a little bit worried there was someone split from the pack, but no, we know they're both together. He can hold this for the post plant. Needs to be careful they don't try and take some further control over towards B main. I think they know it's probably got a player off towards it, but Ordaz waiting with that paranoia. It's coming through towards heaven. Still some util here for Ulf, but a 2v3 ain't gonna be easy. That control not really there for them. Back to the wall. Gonna hear the drop down now. What is the plan? That's gonna do it. Oh, I thought he was on for the follow-up, but now Ordaz is in a tough spot here. Trying to parachute that smoke down. Double swing and get some. Nice for Pacific. 2 remaining and a little bit of hope.
I'm going to give them a little more progress towards some other ultimates. CNED just 2 points away. Still sitting on the pit and the null command as well. 7. Again, I guess valid criticism raised is trying to do a little more here just to get them some sort of win condition. Again, I guess the longer term discussion of that is then the agent pool, right? What do we put them on? We're going to rely on individuals.
Better.
Nice! I'm so good at the game, man.
I like Cupid.
How can you not?
I know.
I'll find you.
I'd never say he's above the age of, 30. Ooh, the pressure on the site. You can see it now. Oh, didn't like what they just saw. What was done to them now, so they just go in, hell-bent on no mercy. That was blink and you miss it.
120. Spike planted. 3 down. Cupid and 7 just left on the other side of the map. Pacific just gets swept off their feet. Again, the penny has to drop really about a number of times they're caught up by, I mean, this util early on in the round, and it basically makes it impossible to recover. I switch up from Ulf though, because this feels like a little more invested, actually a step up in pace as well. Beautiful set piece. Demortha again, 2 on the entry. So he's starting to find his feet.
Again, just that synergy. The Haunt doing bits for them too. There was very little you could do to actually hold from the site itself. So again, you can see the look, as much as it is really tempo-y, it's really aggressive, it's well set up. It's got, it's covering all of the aspects there. So Pacific instantly put back down to just these 2 rounds. And there it is, Demortha just really set up. Beautiful, beautiful exec. And this was, again, Ordaz on that line is oh!
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you can see Ned just throw his hands up. Second time, a little bit of a cursed position for him in this first map. We'll come back in with, well, I mean, Ninja's down on a bucky, but a decent buy here in round 12. Ulf set up once more outside B.
Doing a thing. Does CNED get to live? Yes, okay. It's just these recalls are shocking. I feel like he was actually on for something there. Luckily, Ninja's still around. Ordaz can't quite connect this time, and they've actually sent them back.
Last player
Again,
standing.
crucial. I was going to say, if Stern finds something here. See Neki able to slip away. Now into a 1v4. Everybody from Pacific here. Alorante, 47 HP, got the recharge, and will find the kill. 9-3. Potentially an opportunity for them to claw their way back into this first map.
Switching sides.
Potentially. We will find out how this goes as soon as, so do stick around. Let's get this one done.
Spike down, B. One enemy.
Mission complete.
Your body knows. A sense of victory.
Yeah, and again, also just talking about bigger picture-wise, it's almost, dare I say it, a benefit to lose out in such a way to a big name once you step onto the stage. It's like, okay, guys,
Here we are.
pull out all the stops. Like
Bring them down.
now, I don't want to say nothing matters, but
Now or
we
never.
can play totally risk-free.
Yeah, I think there is some benefit to that.
I think that's why we're seeing this sort of performance now.
Yeah, and for Pacific, obviously, I don't say higher expectations, but there's certainly a higher caliber of player on this team that you might hold to a higher standard. Now, let's see how these executes look. Now, I like what we're seeing here already, that slip back towards CT. I think that was from Neki, yes it was. So kind of understanding that B-side was never going to be held in that moment. So slips back and waits for a retake to get started.
Spike planted.
Still, I mean, a little bit of chip damage done, but crucial engagement here potentially. Fabian actually managed to escape with his life there. Pressure comes through, Cupid will fall immediately, but it gets there before he fell.
7 needs that, gets it. Any more? One by one, you're going to feed him
One
here.
enemy remaining.
Well, that's a little bit disappointing, really, Off. I thought you were on the same page. Apparently not. Pacific going to get the first, well, round in the second half here, and that's building blocks.
But 9-3 certainly makes it doable, but ton of work to do to kick off the second half. Cupid actually does really well to even get one in that situation. See how much pressure was coming his way. 7
One enemy remaining.
to swing things back in their
Man,
favor.
one time at a round. One time at a round? One time at a round.
Man,
Man,
nice.
That famous phrase.
That's how you have to approach this.
Gonna write that one down.
Iconic from 7.
Suppressive.
We'd never say anything wrong.
No, no, never have. Never will.
Don't you dare
There's
get
no
a clip.
evidence.
Don't you dare clip a thing.
Don't miss me.
Now I'm terrified, and it's probably going to be appalling, but CNED actually going in fine. And sight shouldn't be too much of an issue. Very directed approach. I'm only seeing classic, so nothing really to worry
Spike
about
planted.
here.
I'm not seeing Pacific shy away from the pace here. Certainly a positive. To potentially get themselves rolling in terms of this comeback. I don't think ULF are going to go for anything here. Can you give this up? Maybe try and catch somebody on the backside of the spike going off, but opportunities here. I mean, Alorante can stay late on this. Potentially Cupid as well. Want to protect the rest of the inventory.
Let's see if they shuffle out soon. Could be about now. Yeah. See, a little bit concerned that there's someone sitting deeper behind, not the case. And I think everyone will kind of get what they wanted out of this. ULF will be able to go down to the spike. And everyone from Pacific will survive. So 5 rounds.
Good opportunity here for the bonus as well. Obviously want to establish a bit of a cushion early on. And the old progress going to be lacking a little bit. Probably looking more towards round 4 on the rebuy, but... obviously
Jack,
see,
then. Hello. Hello, Jack.
obviously see how things lie here in terms of the purchase. It's only going to be really the upgrade for Alorante.
There.
Toxin screen
Much
down.
different pace to start with. Look how deep they are saying here. Valorant.
I think now Pacific anticipating the same sort of pop that ULF have been relying on a couple of times here.
Being quite patient about this. Ooh, Stern.
Almost
a bit rough.
Yeah, reveals his hand a little early here, actually.
Yeah, and going to be caught on that knife. So Demore needs this. Gets outdone. Alorante starting to fire up too. There's a lot of firepower on this Pacific team. That's something that we were waiting to see activate, really, because we saw it from ULF.
Well, we certainly saw it last week with Valorant.
Yep.
Like I said, a player with high expectations, but hadn't really seen him clicking just yet. I think he was going, what, blow for blow with 7, basically.
Yeah. No, they were both very much on the money. It was just like, okay, who else is going to join them? We're going to see, you know, a third added to the mix. But down to 4. Oh, do have 3 players on the right side of the map. Good timing on the smoke here, and they walk on through. And Neki is in the right place. Good Prowler as well. Going to identify the Zenit. Has made it towards sight, so they can keep great track on this. Lovely crossfires on the way in. And that smoke timing could not have been better. Dreamy stuff for ULF.
Cena just getting caught here on the dash in. Looks initially like he's going to be able to create a little bit of space to get out of the choke point, but yeah, Stern just,
So
I mean,
nice.
so free to swing back out. It's looking very comfortable in terms of the hold here. Not enough disruption, like you said as well, already having 3 bodies in the right place. They can take a couple of risky trades ahead of this site here.
Still a Guardian in play for Fabian here. Hold on, that was very fast. Speaking of pace, look, they've just turned it up again. Lose out on the first hit, but maybe this was the concern that Pacific had when they were playing super deep and cautious, because we know that ULF will get aggressive. Doesn't work out for them this time. They're going to have to be on red alert now.
We're feeling like they have an opportunity towards A here.
Shadows traveling.
Potentially mid as well, Pacific now. Maybe calling the audible. Fabian. Going to be called upon. Only has a Guardian. Timing the clearance here. Alorante gets 1, but Neki quick for the trade. That should be
Amazing, got
everything
1.
Pacific needs to make a decision here.
Yeah, but look at Fabian's walk. Look at this timing.
They gave up mid, yeah.
They gave up everything. He's cleared so far. Ordaz just needs to live for a second. They've seen enough. Surely. He's on for it. Oh, it's outrageously good. Unbelievable. Fabian walking middle like he bloody owns the place. They could not have got the timing better there. Simply could not have.
Again, like I said, had all the information to make a decision here, but I don't know if we're just waiting on cooldowns or something. No contingency. Somebody guarding mid here to prevent Fabian from just taking absolute liberties.
No!
That's 11 on the board now for ULF. The buy is still there for Pacific, yes, but not a lot left behind this.
Now let's see how Demore does, because we were seeing the Cena kind of struggle from this spot, getting away from it, getting caught up by it. Let's see if that continues here. There is a 1v1 actually against Cena, funny enough, but that might take some time to develop. A 1-3-1. Stern, there was a moment where he almost got caught by Vents a couple rounds ago. Very quiet so far.
So actually flashed down here. Beautiful pop from ULF once more.
Man, these refights, Mike, they're lovely. You don't get to rest on your laurels against this team. Cena just needs to go out for a fight. Have a biff, have a go. Remind them who you are. You were one of the greats at one point. And yeah, there is a flank coming. Oh.
Demore just a little quicker. Alorante now has found Neki. 85 HP. Should be able to retrieve the spike here, but still lots of question marks. Plenty of time left to play with, though. Issue being Demore's basically got the budget up.
Ain't no shields on Alorante now.
30 seconds left.
Start
very
moving.
late.
And issue being Ordaz is very happy to sit up here and just play audio. 18 seconds. Eventually, Alorante is going to have to reveal his hand.
I mean, that paranoia
10 seconds
was
left.
just perfect as well. Alorante hoping someone would make a bit of a mistake, but so far they're not. Demure.
Why do you think that was good?
Oh, that'll do it. That'll do. 12-5, Mike. This one might be wrapped up.
Yeah, ULF have just been able to take control of this half once more. Like I said, just so on point with some of these clearances. The timing's been there for them, and I guess the contrast is that Pacific have not been as diligent in terms of map control and awareness. We'll call a time.
But 5-12. This is a heavy loss for Pacific here potentially. Obviously, Abyss would be their map choice, and it would be up next, but this will certainly sit with you. It's not done yet. One time at a round or so, they say.
Yep.
Let's see if they can get any more. Pacey up towards Rambo. It's seen Demir on point, gets out of danger, and goes back in for more. He is on it, and CNED once again just caught out. Demir is really putting on a show here.
Down to 33 AP. Gonna retreat here. Fabian looks as if he wanted to address that, but Valorant will remove his head. Already the flank coming through from Sewers, though.
They've been quick on these. Valorant would love ramp control. Not gonna get it. Look how fast the is after that too. You kind of feel like it might just be a passive horn, but it wasn't. But Alarante's reposition is rewarded. Oh, gonna come down on top, make it a second. Demir is still on this 3 kills this round, 33 HP. It's all 3s, and it's down to 1. 7, the last to fall. And 13-5 will be the scoreline, Mike. This is as one-sided as you're gonna get.
Very impressed with ULF again. Playing with house money is the overall headline here. Just looking very confident in these sorts of situations. Pacific really struggling to get anything. Valorant and 7, which is something we talked about previously. That last series for me, all those rounds just kind of lived and died by their input.
Yeah, bang on. I'm with you there. And this is a good test, right? We've got ULF on the attacking side, who've been hyper-aggressive, very all-in. Oh my god, CNED's having a go. And he's back out of there. It's Ninja to draw first blood on Neki. So they do manage to hold side here, 7. Oh, he'd sooner forget that. That's quite foul, actually. And it's a bit of a brawl, to say the least. ULF still at 3 standing.
No surprise there.
No, Ninja somehow got... Well,
Spike
in the name.
B.
Clearly. Made it around the site. Apparently no one saw it. And a weirdly extended fight now as they go 1 by 1 and decide that Valorant needs to clutch. They're howling again.
Yep.
They're howling.
Well, I mean, certainly this is the sort of round you expect to see here. ULF just taking a ton of risks and very chaotic pistol. Even with the first blood. Not in their favor. I mean, just absolute snaps on 7.
That low sense.
I think now, starting to see maybe an off day for him. Obviously still an entire map here potentially to see. But certainly some of the desks we're talking about, feeling way more comfortable. You think back to week 1, we had Fabian desk slamming when rounds weren't going their way. The massive contrast here.
And you can kind of almost understand why. If they're so used to kind of living and dying by the sword, right, this hyper-aggression, they want to get in your face, they're willing to brawl, they're, a mechanically good team. If they're having a really rough time, it's going to be hard to recover from. But yeah, hold on, and CNED's in an absolute sitter of a spot here.
Fabian trading out. It's just 2 left now for Pacific. Ninja and 7. ULF, an opportunity to convert the second here. Fabian might just have a couple of freebies.
He's up again. He's up again.
Back in a flash.
This game is weird, man. I mean, it was a really good start.
Just in the trenches, by the way.
Replay. Guys, you can't do it. Don't do this. Oh, don't. Please, my glorious Charles Nennington, come back to me. Return to glory.
I hate saying it, but we're seeing so many more examples. Well, hold that thought.
Yeah, hold on. Yeah, it's ULF on attack. Hold on, we'll have to save those for maybe post-round because they are inside 130. We've all seen someone, but he's been spotted. Look at this, though. Went a little too far, got a little too big for their boots, and Stern still dropping some bodies, but
Spike down A.
They were hell-bent on that again. Up middle, though, is Ordaz. Last man alive.
Trying to make some moves. Won't catch anybody in rotation here. We can already see Cupid positioned over behind A site. Got to be careful. Cupid will find it. First on the board here for Pacific, and certainly the stronger aspect of Abyss so far has been locking down A site. So previously talking about Valorant and 7 putting work in.
Nice. Well, if you got that third.
Yeah, already seen the indication here that We just need the side-by-side of the Howl and then Cupid's Yap. It's not Bark, it's Yap.
It was rough. You know, maybe it's bigger the more rounds you get.
Take flight.
Round 4. Neki,
Shadows traveling.
another position he fell previously. Fabian. Right up on this smoke already, actually. Cupid tagged up.
Mate, there is no fear in this team. And you can see why! Zero fear! He's not meant to be doing this much. This was one man. One man and maybe a dart.
It's all a fake as well. On the back of just Fabian's. I was going to say, no way he snaps on that. Cena does shut him down. Plant will come through here.
Spike
Pacific will be
planted.
left in recovery mode here. A 3v4 retake. You see as well, Neki just does not want to die.
Yeah, no. First contact, I think, would be Ordaz at this point if they do actually try and split towards site. But, I mean, he's shouldering this. He can buy a lot of time. Next corner. Yeah, next body. And they're just not getting together on this. It's so individual. Can't quite scale in. Too many to handle. Felt one and lost by the start there. Fabian walking in and just destroying two.
Yeah, and I mean, another one of the question marks, right, when we saw a hint of this at Ascension, which is Fabian kind of flexing onto different ages, he just looks so comfortable. Whatever you need him to do.
Nice!
Again, showing why you can put some faith in him. Ultimate's already starting to come online for Ulf. Fabian and Ordaz, Demur just 1 point away, and Stern 2 away from the Rolling Thunder as well.
Seen it on the hero rifle. Here we go. And this time, all in, all together, all towards the A site. And all struggling to make it out. There we go, Neki, the next in. I mean,
the Utah look great in terms of placement there on the way in.
but also, it's just so hard to scale against these guys. They fight as 5, man. You do at least have Ordaz keeping his head down. Seven's checking. He's got an inkling, but I don't think he's scoring. Ordaz is on for a sitter. Yeah, that's gutting for 7. Unable to really get the ball rolling. And for Cupid, surely, I don't know if he's got anything else nearby. I don't think so. So I think it'd just be hoping for the... Nah.
He's waiting for a smoke here. He's made some TP plays today.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh.
One enemy remaining.
Here we go. There's a smoke.
Smoke play. Told you.
play.
It was coming. 3
call.
left standing. Snowball already starting to develop for Ulf. Just 1 point away from a full house here.
I'm so happy we get to see it. Like, I don't care if we go 3 and Ulf lose at this point. Now, I hope they don't for their sake. Obviously, I'm not really rooting for either side, but I'm just so glad we've seen...
With the way this is panning out already, you've got to lean now heavier towards Ulf just closing this out.
Too, yeah. But it's just that we're finally getting to see this team that impressed us, that kind of gave us like, cool, we've got a really aggressive, explosive team coming up into EMEA. We're starting to see that here. And as you said, maybe it be that lack of fear now that, you know, do what we can, see how it goes. But big info off the knife. Rotations instantaneous. Well,
You want to find it?
were.
Buy one.
Cupid going to be forced off here by Fabian's ultimate as well. So the site going to be on a platter. And plenty of tools to invest here. I mean, Neki still just 1 off the Hunter's Fury.
Spike planted.
Pacific might just miss the mark here. I was going to say, unless they go now.
Oh, they could
That's a
be
big
screwed.
combo.
Look at that. Oh, that is stunning stuff. Rarely get to see that much impact, but that is gorgeous. Now, surely nothing goes wrong. Ooh, we're going for this one. Okay, and look at Ordaz. Oh my God, don't look at him. Turn away. Guys, this shouldn't be close. There we go, Pacific, you did so well. And you did close out the round.
And the Hunter's Fury gets ripped just to buy a little bit of time, but Ordaz,
That was
too
clean.
many targets. Maybe could have taken his time there.
This is so nice.
Yeah, fantastic combo here from Pacific. Like I said, with all those tools as well, they could have potentially missed the mark a little bit. If Ulf were allowed to reset.
Come on!
Nice! A
Nice!
very well constructed retake. Costly for sure. On both sides, actually, Ulf using basically everything but the Rolling Thunder.
tricky little out drone. Lots of info, lots of pace. Trying to slow him down, trying to hunt them down. Fabian is just unstoppable. This guy is everywhere. Ninja trying to hold back the flood. But at this point, it's already a 4v2. Who's going to try and fight this through? An underhand flash and a bit of hope. 8 HP. It's not going to happen, Cupid. It's still in middle.
Got himself a 1v3 now. Paranoia, sure, but this all looks wrapped up from Ulf's side. Neki already holding this angle. Again, it needs to be clean on the first two to even stand a chance. Yeah, and it's not.
Is ready.
Down to 10 HP already.
Cover going out.
Have to let this one slide. Another round posted from Ulf and another pacey hit just to knock the wind out of Pacific after a huge positive in terms of that round previously on B site.
Someone fell off their chair then.
That's why.
Both of us turned around. No, but I'm a little bit surprised we didn't see a timeout, even after that lovely round that Pacific just did. Maybe a timeout just to maybe get on the same page of how to deal with these super pacey hits.
I was going to say, you probably get one or two of them before you have to adapt. It wouldn't surprise me at all to see one after another example. Because this can spiral out of control very quickly. Oh, what is that for Timur? What? I mean, I know, what was 8 HP or something?
Of options to play with him. What a stark contrast to the other side. We've seen CNED kind of put onto that waylay and it kind of been quite stringent in that approach.
Is you want CNED to be on breach, like Fabian.
Yes, yes.
Some CNED breach.
Yes. Honestly, I'll take
some
anything but the
CNED
waylay. I'll take anything at this point, mate.
Clip it.
Don't you dare. I take back my
A little
statement.
bit of a probe sent out by Pacific now.
Concealment.
Again, they've got away with a couple of kills onto Neki previously. Fabian on the hunt once more, able to avoid detection so far. But lots of space for him to play into here.
Yeah, whichever way you kind of cut this, he's got...
Sorry, just go off.
Go ahead.
What I don't want to see Pacific do is concede a lot of this space.
Oh, but I like that they're fighting back elsewhere on the map. You're not dead. Still alive, still alive. Yeah. How is he alive? How is he alive? He is alive. He has the boy who lived.
Right there.
I don't get it. And they're now a player up to the good.
Missile deployed.
I was just saying, I didn't want to see Pacific concede in the space and allow Ulf to just take control of the map. And yes, there's a very proactive play outside B, but can't pin down Demur. Now in a position where it's 5v3.
Oh, man.
Fabian finds another
30 seconds
1-7.
left.
Eventually trading out, but it's a 2v4 now.
I think they're already calling it on this.
Yeah, have to.
How did they not close down?
I mean, again, EVS POV of how he's got out of that one.
Because I feel like that first smoke, he's not just getting spammed. There's two of them on the
There's the
angle.
updraft as well.
Yes.
I think he even played into Stern's fault line.
I'm so confused. I'm just... and that's after timeouts and everything. You're kind of hoping things start going a little bit better, but even just rolling our minds back to the fact that Fabian was able to not get that early fight like he's had in the last couple of rounds, but the space take and the manipulation on the map there. And Pacific seem very passive in this. They're not having that same sort of say on what's going on. Yeah, they gave up map control and they did fight in extremity, but they then looked scared to commit to it. You know, somewhere in between, you caught someone. That's what you wanted.
Just quickly, the issue being, obviously, talking about I don't want to see Pacific start conceding all this space. Now they have the issue of the economy. The finances is just going to be a little off kilter here. Really, yeah. I mean, it's a fairly awkward engagement on both sides of the coin.
I couldn't hack it.
No,
I'm hearing that after the round.
This might be worse than hearing Yampy bark from opposite side of the stage.
Oh, God.
Votes in chat. Get a poll going.
Yeah, no, you're right. We should.
Yampy bark, Ulf howl.
Right.
I'll keep track of the outcome of that one.
Drone is down.
And a tempo change here. Still some opportunities for Pacific, but hard to get a good beat on what they're facing round by round because that versatility is there for Ulf. No big ults to bank on this time for the Ulf boys, but on the other side, 3 to work with, so some good potential there.
No probe sent out this time, but Ninja conceding the choke point at least here. Valorant filtering his way back across just as this util comes through. Fabian going to pave the way once more. Nobody contesting this hit. Double walk through mid though. Necky's got to have his head on a swivel. I mean, already has in this map already. Been isolated, so should be in a good position to handle this.
Okay, here we go. Already damage there, aggression there. They're just
How deep this
getting
pressure's
bullied everywhere they go. They are eating them alive. And In Zone Flawless and Pacific are not in this game right now.
5 rounds to the good. Oh, Ulf. Again, another one that the knock-on effect, like as I said before, they're not going to have the benefit of ultimates and the finances being in line because 2 saved in the previous. Now we're going to have a broken purchase to come back into this, and Ulf just starting to run away with this map. An in-zone flawless here. You can see Pacific heavily discussing, sorry. I was going to say discovering their lack of funds, but
Oh God,
heavily
we're
discussing. Triddle. Diddle. A triddle straight into a diddle.
You can't be doing that. Oh gosh. Cupid.
Okay.
Cupid, that's a young and spriteful play there with the new weapon. Certainly not the 30-year-old.
Trendsetter.
That's it. 2v3's manageable. There's weapons to be picked up too.
They both get upgrades out of this. Didn't note where the second went, but looks like it's just going to be Valorant. Only smokes here for Cupid. I mean, 30 off a second, but Molly and an ultimate here for Valorant. Big tag as well. Stern down to 5 HP.
There's a smoke. Are they going to just walk it? What?
Of course
they are. I mean, it's not a bad shout. It's not a bad shout. They can depend on the utility to do the work on the side. Have a shot. That's Stern gone. 2v2 now. 2v1. Maybe some opportunities. Alorante, look, this guy's an aimer, but this is not a fun post-plant. Needs the shot. Ooh, it's clean, but it doesn't make a blind bit of difference. Of continuing to hunt them down like animals. Pacific kept on 2.
Ulf again, just brilliant read. Anticipation of Pacific getting aggressive once more. Fabian's leaving nothing to chance here to play on that shorty. This should be the round. I mean, at least we'll be able to get a grip on a full purchase, but it comes in round 11 when they're trailing by 6. CNED now operator in hand. Still ultimates to play with. On the other side though, Neki and Fabian both have theirs.
Here we go. Can they hold back the hit? It is so all in. Fabian dives even further forward. Finally stopped in his tracks by 7. Tries to take more space, but they got smokes to fall into. Plant not in yet. Demure not stopping yet either. 7 now seen, and CNED in trouble. This is a tough one. They are going to go looking for him as well. Look at this. Neki wants more info. Yeah, he's having a look. Of course he'll have a look.
Rolling Thunder sent through, yep. Ulf don't want to leave this down to the clock. 7, good for the first, but CNED cleaned up. About summing up this half for Ulf on the brink of maybe even making an improvement from map 1 and finding a 10-2 here.
God, yeah. What are you meant to do? Give up the sight. You just can't hold it. God.
A blistering pace on display here from Ulf. Again, something we were maybe alluding to in map 1. 7 just hasn't had a 7-day again.
No, he's not. Which is unfortunate because we've seen his highs and they're lovely to watch. Seen the same with Valorante.
Him, obviously.
No. But it's such a lovely aspect to have in your team.
Like I said last time on Abyss, between him and Valorante, they were having bailout rounds for Pacific. Haven't seen even an opportunity to.
Get out of my way!
I mean, they're not even getting into recovery mode in some of these. The rounds are just over. Neki now opening this one up. 7 will fall. CNED will find the first. Recalls back. the waiting arms of Ordaz.
Spike down B.
Ninja and Valorant. Yep.
Spike planted.
2v3. Ninja's still got a bit of kit, but it's an individual effort from Valorant and it's worked wonders. Finally, Ninja's here now. Up towards heaven, but Valorante's the one on the site doing the work. Fabian has to reply and he bounds in! 30 HP, though he's down insanely low. Can't do it. Ninja gonna keep them, I don't want to say alive, Michael, but there is barely a pulse.
This is how it ends.
Clearing a ton of space outside B.
The timing on this is going to be everything. There's not been a...
The reclear is back in.
Oh, he's still got
yeah,
one.
Good for one.
Do they have any idea? Ooh, that is...
Cupid's just spotted
he's
him.
been seen.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely been seen. Muir, if you get to live, it would be very surprising. He's trying. He's managed to live.
Nah, surely not, right?
No, he's alive. He's alive.
Surely not. If he gets a kill, I'm tilted. Okay, thank you.
He did that for you.
Yep.
I hope you know that. 3v4. Valorante, Sheriff ready. Oh, Sheriff gone. Okay, hold on. That's pacey. Flash not quite connecting. And Ordaz in a 1v2. Got something for us here, Ordaz.
Oh, he jumped into his own stun. Ninja gonna find it. Pistol posted now. Chance to get themselves on the board in the second half. Ninja obviously the one that's at least numerically delivering here. Which just steps into the last cast.
One enemy.
I mean, it's what Pacific needed.
I mean, fine margins here in the pistol as well.
Bro, let's go.
I don't think
No
Pacific know
excuses.
just
Get
how
what we
close
can.
they were to that kind of coming apart at the seams.
Yeah, it... Wait.
And further
Last
adding
player
to the...
standing.
They want this done and dusted.
Yeah.
Flawless.
Get it over with. No sweat about that. In zone flawless.
Oh, that's the old point there for 7 at least.
Yeah.
Rifles in hand now for Ulf. Just wanted to let that one really,
Yeah, really let it breathe.
breathe.
Last player standing.
Vamp on it.
Just vamp for a little bit. What?
Guys, why are they dropping off the map? What?
That's like when Twitch chat just hits the question marks.
Oh, guys, let's get them in chat. Let's get them in chat. Weird they fell. Okay, so kind of just an extended bonus here-ish. Just, you know, I guess a normal bonus, but you look at the weaponry, it's pretty solid. Just that stinger really standing out with 7, but if he's going to be the sacrificial lamb, he goes in. Second string to the bow as Ordaz looking towards that smoke, and he's got his body dropped in the form of 7. Cena doing well, however, Ordaz is holding the line, looking for Demore. If he got there just a second earlier, he might have tried to dive that.
Oh, we're lined up for a second there.
Oh my god,
How did Zened
Zened,
get
how? Okay, fair play, Zened. A little bit of a vintage look. Stern and Fabian, what are you meant to do now?
Well, first real advantage situation we've seen. Can Pacific get this one on the board as well?
This would be dream stuff for them. Genuine steps now. Can't get out of that one. Stern set up for the first, but finding the second two would be incredibly hard now. Tapping the spike and draw him in. Not going to happen. Ninja doing nice. He's wrapped that up with the bow. You're right. And Zened getting 3.
And still life left in this roster. That's right, like Neki is just constantly in positions where he's forced to brawl. Fault line lands it. Oh, beautiful shot from
Guys,
Ninja,
let's drop
actually.
off the map again.
Laying down a little smack talk.
Around.
Yep. Put down the jerseys. Just Seven's jersey, actually.
I kind of love that.
Yeah.
Look,
Get the merge going.
Flash.
what does the other jersey say?
Locating
Hunt
target.
something. I can't remember what it says.
Maybe.
How many middle? Oh, Michael.
Ooh.
Michael. Paying attention now. But I think Stern's too far away.
Yeah,
for it to count.
Stern's really letting the side down.
Oh,
Full
God.
triddle, though.
Yeah, and the triddle's still strong.
Zened able to escape with it, just down to 36 HP. Nearly finding the first blood here, but oh, very quickly will retreat back towards 8. Pacific is so cautious on approach here.
Just frozen for a second.
Rightfully so.
Yeah.
This is the sort of round where you expect Ulf to try and set something in motion. They absolutely sniff it out. Again, it'll be Stern called upon in this
All
situation.
missiles away.
Yeah, still unsure how much they've cleared or how much they fell back. That's a shot. Seen Ed, seen in the cross now. Oh! Stop, bro. What the hell? How did he get that second?
30 seconds
Well,
left.
Now it's a
don't-
3v5.
Yeah, I mean, also upgrades available and bodies to the good. I mean,
Spike
Aldaz
planted.
actually has a bucky here.
Yeah, and there's 2 shields still up. Stern's got 1 and Neki has another, so you can get them on players with light shields.
The timing on Stern's util. I think fault line's back up. Obviously,
look.
2
Yep.
huge upgrades to find here. Still plenty of time left to play with.
Here we go. Gonna have to wait to use this though. Daz trying to set things up too, forcing them away from site itself. They're all sitting pretty close by. If this gets noted, and now the numbers start to become an issue, too many to handle. And this is how it goes wrong, unless 7 can step up to the plate. Stunning, brilliant work from 7. There he is! 1 kill at a time. Works out well this time for a Red Bull clutch and hope for Pacific.
Huge round after a quiet series overall here. The Red Bull clutch just when Pacific needed it. After a round that looked like it was coming apart at the seams for them. Crumbling before their eyes.
1 enemy remaining.
Beautiful stuff.
There he is.
Could that be something to spur on Pacific here to take us to Breeze? On map 3. Still a long way to go just yet.
Ooh, the spacing. 7, you can see that confidence was still there. And Ordaz, did you forget about him? He just took down your first man forward and you thought he'd fallen away. Absolutely not. Confidence is in line. Demure sat back a bit deeper, seeing the barrel of Ninja. Should be called out, but Ordaz has done his work. 3 kills, made that site hard work to take, leaving Ninja and Alorante with all to do.
Great isolation from Ninja as well on the back of the missed op shot. But still plenty of bodies left. Ninja gonna eat that. Actually, not doing as much damage as I was expected.
Same name just around the corner a little, but he's denied the plant, got them nice and close. Utility for this, Fabian's still got a touch to play with. Stern, I don't know how long for that stun to fully come back on, but in we go. Gonna spot out Alorante here. Ninja's done well, take away Demure. That's down to a 2v2. They've made this work again. Can they do this again? Oh, they absolutely can! Pacific, never tell me the odds.
Just one more round to find a tied game here on map 2. Ultimate's starting to come online as well for Pacific here. And
Oh, you thought Ordaz did enough?
Yeah, definitely. Was it a
2v4.
full 2v?
Yeah. That's nice.
1 enemy
I said in
remaining.
the first half, Ninja starting to certainly pull ahead now.
Let's
At
go!
the top of the board for Pacific.
I've not seen Cena that animated in a minute as well. Genuinely, that is huge for them. Sheriffs are out. Triddle's out. And he got close last time. Surely not again.
No command popped here. There'll be no secrets about this on the way in for Pacific. High flash from 7, looking to go hunting.
Ooh, shot from Neki. A bit of a reminder, isn't it? Don't forget about the flank here. Fabian's held this for a second. He might know about Ninja. I don't know if Ninja knows about him. And he certainly doesn't know that Demure. That is the worry, and there's the shot. Now the map is going to be cornered in here. They can try and push them together. Seven getting active, taking space back away. He was the one who saved them before, and he might have to do it again now. A 1v2. Flash in, they're blocking, they're getting a little nervous here. Seven. Get that spacing right, so you're going to get punished. Oh, he can't do it this time.
Down to 50 HP. Put in a corner, still finds the first, but Fabian here
Thrifty.
to find a conversion on the Thrifty. Double digits now on the board, Pacific. Not going to feel the pinch just yet in terms of the funds.
Now we got a bit of a game here,
Yeah,
Mike.
certainly have. Things starting to come together for Pacific. Again, not sticking the landing on this previous round. Could be a chance for ULF to capitalize now. Operator in the hands of Fabian. Coming up on a big ult cycle, actually. Yeah. See, Rolling Thunder one furthest away, but plenty of tools at their disposal. On the other side of the Pacific with some big ultimates of their own.
Nothing to be done here. Demure's in a lot of trouble. He might be dead. Does he get a live? Okay. He actually is just holding on this. And this time around, I don't think he's got the support quite lined up. And Cine tries to go in. Oh, he does! Just holds it like a turret. Turns on a dime. Can't quite deal with Valorant, but damn, he did it again.
It baited hard. Ordaz just letting the first pass, serving his teammate up.
I genuinely thought Ordaz was there. I got baited, but I swore it wasn't just one.
He just let them in to punish the second and third player. Beautiful stuff from him. Valorant now left in the clutch. Invest the ultimate here to try and make a go of things.
Does he get a chance? I think he's been seen, but he's made it a 1v1. And now Fabian on the hunt for this. It's on the money, Fabian there. And ULF having to dig deep though. I'm so happy we're seeing a game between these two now.
Certainly now Pacific matching the pace and aggression that ULF have certainly been in charge of so far.
Oh.
It's just insane from Ordaz.
I thought he had another two.
Oh, flashed!
He was just fully white.
I thought he just let CNED in to try and bait the rest of them in, but the flash catches perfectly from Seven. And it ultimately is their downfall. That's a mad replay. Just Lauren, this could be about all that's left in the tank.
This is tough. And there's 3 ults in the pocket of ULF as well. Oh gosh. Demure, I think, going to go for the knife straight away. Whenever he wants to, I guess. All through middle is the early investment. Fabian going to take a bit of space over towards B. And taking a lot more space on the A side.
Did Cupid? No, he didn't.
Oh. God. I mean, what a shot from Cupid. I thought he was dead to rights there, if I'm honest, but luckily enough, still breathing. You're not feeling too much pressure, but enough.
He's going to play around the pillar, surely. Cupid going to back away, though. Get a confirmation here, but Cupid's still close enough to hear this.
They're reading this, though. They're absolutely reading it.
I mean, if he cancels, he's dead.
And having a look at the site, though, too many targets to handle. Fabian with a missed shot, and the tempo and the read right now from Pacific is good. Hunter's Fury not going to find its target. This is 2 of those ults that they had in pocket invested. Actually 3, I think, but at this point, Demure's still alive.
Yeah.
And okay, this is where I get scared.
Well, he's going to call the mid lurk here, but he's going to be able to run rampant in the back lines.
How much can he do beyond this? He can do a lot. He's taken away Cupid, but Valorant with a very fast shot. Necky's been waiting for this, and Ninja's probably baffled he got seen on that, but it is a 2v2
as well.
Yeah, adding insult to injury, away we go. CNED needs to stand tall on this one. Easier said than done, but the operator has to be perfect. It isn't. Trades there. Necky up against Valorant, no molly, so he has to get involved. He's sitting so deep. Necky trying to go for this one.
Oh my God.
He's got a new lead. Oh! How have you done that? How have you done that?
Necky, the player that's been battered in some of these early rounds, delivers a clutch here to put ULF on map and series point here. Great trade from Valorant here off the Blade Storm. Again, they just can't stabilize, find a recovery.
Oh,
No!
Neki is so quick with that second tap.
No!
8-12. Whatever can be bought will be bought. This is time to try and dig deep, do whatever you can. If you want to stay alive, Fabian didn't get, I think, early checked on this before, so he might have a real chance here. Yeah, he does. Drops a body, can he get away? Oh, he can as well. Seen it on up though, feeling up for the fight on this. Stern's done well. Seen it, the one strike back. Fabian still standing on site though. The tempo and pace still sitting way better with Ulf. And the 4v2. CNED has to come up with the goods here, but they're circling each other. CNED can't quite get to Fabian in time, and it might be all she wrote for Pacific here. As CNED, the last one standing. We need to get close to a miracle on this. And he's just being herded. You can hear it, you can see it. Ulf with sheer grit and determination to turn around their